Top of the morning. Microphone check. Top of the morning. I want to say hello, shout out to all the people out there in the universe. This is the first Sunday of 2026. We is in here. We is in here at the top of the morning. For those of you that's going to Sunday service, church services this Sunday, this first Sunday, I would like to. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay, I wasn't sure because it said my mute button was on, but I would like to say welcome this morning to my channel. This is Mr. RC, and you are here on the RC Community TV show. Okay. I would like to say to you guys this Sunday morning, blessings to all out there. I would like to remind people that if you are going to Sunday service today, please pray for the universe. Please pray for the people out here in this community, out in this world. So when you go to church service today, pray for the world, you guys. Pray for me. Pray for the world. Okay. Yes. We only in here for 30 minutes on this Sunday. I'm in here to let Mr. Les Brown bless the new year 2026. You know, Mr. Les Brown, he is my teacher. He is my philosopher. He is a man that I owe a great deal to. Just for him being a great teacher, him being a great philosopher, him being a great man to the universe. I literally have to always give that man a great deal of love and respect because he literally his voice, his teaching, his sincerity has really made a mark in this world. And I done said it before, I'll say it again. They need to give that man a global peace award for just being a great man in helping the American people. He's a real honorable person, Mr. Les Brown. So this morning we is going to be letting him bless the 2026 new year season. Okay? How was y'all weekend? How was y'all New Year weekend? How was y'all holiday season, period? Because Christmas and New Year's come back to back. So it's like the holiday seasons be um it be all built into one, right? So we have a long 2 weeks. Okay. uh, I hope y'all had a pleasant. I hope you got everything that you wanted out of the holiday season, out the holiday times. I hope you gave back also a lot of love and a lot of care as well. It's not really so much about us. It's really about the people that we love and care about. So that is also very important. But yes, we only in here for 30 minutes, you guys. So give me 1 second and we're going to let Mr. Les Brown bless the 2026 season. Okay. It's to start it off. This is the first Sunday of 2026. That's why I stated people that's going to service, uh, pray for the universe on this first Sunday. As y'all see right here, this is a scripture from the Almighty Lord, our Jesus Christ Savior. And it says what God really focused on. God really focused on character. He focused on purpose. Those are two big things that stood out to me. Spiritual, right? Unity. That's also another big one. Okay? When you is connected in the spirit, you guys, it makes life a lot more easier because the things of the world won't affect you so much if you connected in the right areas that the Lord Jesus Christ intended us to be connected in. So the spirit is real big. Okay. I done found a great deal of love and respect for that as well. So we're going to get in this today. 30 minutes, you guys. Mr. Les Brown, my philosopher, my teacher, my father. Do you hear me? Yes. I am so proud that this man came into my life. Here we go, Mr. Les Brown.
It's about chasing more things, more people, more distractions, but about coming home to yourself. About finally saying, this is my time. This is my season. This is my life. I remember a time in my life when I was running everywhere, doing everything, trying to please everyone. And yet, in the middle of all that noise, I was lost. I wasn't clear about who I was, what I wanted, or what I stood for. And one day, Someone looked me in the eye and said, Les, when was the last time you actually sat with yourself? When was the last time you truly focused on you? That question hit me hard, because the truth was, I hadn't. I was so busy pouring into others, I had nothing left for me. And I realized something. If you never stop to focus on yourself, you will spend your entire life being a background character in somebody else's movie. And I don't know about you, but in 2026, I want you to step into the role God created you for, the leading role in your own life. Take ownership of your story. See, the first step in focusing on yourself is taking ownership of your story. Too many people are walking around blaming their past, their circumstances, their family, their environment, their lack of opportunity. And listen, I'm not here to dismiss your pain. Some of you have been through storms that would have broken other people. You've been overlooked, doubted, abandoned, laughed at. You've been told you're not enough. But here's the truth. The things that tried to bury you were actually planting you. You are not a victim of your story. You are the author of your story. And the moment you take the pen back and decide, I will no longer let the past define me, I will let it refine me, is the moment your life begins to shift. I had to learn that. Growing up, I was labeled educable mentally retarded. That label could have been a prison for me. It could have been the thing I used as an excuse to stay small, to hide, to never try. But I made a decision. I said, no. This will not be the period at the end of my sentence. This will be the comma in my story. And when you focus on yourself in 2026, that's what you must do. Take all the pain, the failures, the disappointments, and instead of letting them cripple you, let them carve you into someone stronger, wiser, and bolder. Think about it. When you go to the gym, it's the resistance that builds the muscle. When life puts weight on you, it's not to break you, it's to build you. But only if you decide to own it, to rise from it, to say, this is my story, and I will not be ashamed of it. I will stand on it. I will use it as fuel. Take ownership of your story. Your story is the foundation of who you are. It is the soil where your roots grow, the canvas on which your life has been painted. And I want you to understand something very clearly. Until you take ownership of your story will own you. For too many years, I allowed my story to be defined by what others said about me. I carried the labels that society placed on my back, and I believed the whispers that said, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not capable. And I know some of you listening to me right now have been carrying labels for far too long. Labels given to you by family, by teachers, by bosses, by people who had no idea of the greatness living inside of you. When I was in school, I was labeled educable mentally retarded. That label could have been a death sentence for my dreams. Imagine a young boy being told, not just once, but repeatedly, that he wasn't smart enough to achieve, that he wasn't capable of learning like everybody else. If I had allowed that label to stick, I would not be standing here speaking to you today. But I made a choice. I said to myself, this label is not the truth. It is just somebody's opinion. And opinions are not my reality. That was the first moment I began to take ownership of my story. Taking ownership doesn't mean your past didn't happen. It doesn't mean you deny the pain, the abuse, the rejection, or the failures. It means you refuse to let those moments define who you are becoming. There are people walking around right now who are imprisoned by memories. They replay old failures, old heartbreaks, old disappointments, as if they are watching the same movie on repeat. And the more they watch it, the more it becomes real to them. But you have to decide in 2026 that you are going to stop pressing rewind on your pain. You are going to stop letting your past control your present. You are going to stand up and say, yes, it happened. Yes, it hurt. But I survived it, and because I survived it, I am stronger than I have ever been. Listen to me. Everything you've been through has prepared you for where you are now. The betrayals prepared you to recognize loyalty. The failures prepared you to value success. The dark nights prepared you to appreciate the sunrise. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Not one tear. Not one heartbreak. Not one mistake. All of it is material that God will use to build the person you are meant to become. But you can't see that if you keep hiding from your story, if you keep pretending it never happened, or worse, if you keep blaming the world for it. There's a freedom that comes when you own your story. The moment you say, this is who I am, this is what I've walked through, and this is what I've learned, the chains of shame fall off. Some of you are living under the weight of secrets. You've been afraid to admit where you've been, afraid that people will judge you, afraid they will laugh at you or walk away from you. But the truth is, your transparency will become your transformation. When you stand boldly in your story, you give others permission to do the same. And suddenly, the very thing you thought would disqualify you becomes the thing that empowers others. I want you to think about this. You cannot heal what you do not face. And you cannot face what you are unwilling to own. In 2026, it is time to stop running from yourself. It is time to sit down, look at your life with honesty, and say, this is me. These are my scars. These are my victories. These are my lessons. And I am not ashamed of any of it. That is ownership. That is power. When you take ownership of your story, you also take back the pen that writes your future. Too many people have been living a script someone else wrote for them. Their parents' fears, their friends' doubts, society's expectations. Those became the lines they spoke every day. But you were not born to recite someone else's script. You were born to author your own. And 2026 is the year you begin writing with bold ink, unapologetically, courageously, and faithfully. So let me ask you, are you ready to own it? Are you ready to stand tall and declare, I am more than my past, greater than my struggles, stronger than my failures. I am the author of my story, and I will not let anyone else hold the pen, because the moment you decide that, your entire life begins to change. Ownership is the key, and once you have it, no one, not your past, not your critics, not even your fears, can take it away from you. Build unstoppable self-belief. If there is one thing that will determine the course of your life in 2026, it is the belief you carry about yourself. Hear me on this. People don't fail because they don't have talent. They don't fail because they don't have resources. They fail because they don't believe in themselves enough to keep going. The mind is the battlefield, and the loudest voice you will ever hear is not the voice of your critics, not the voice of your haters, not even the voice of your family. It is the voice you hear when you're alone with yourself. And the question is, what is that voice saying to you? Is it telling you that you're capable, that you're chosen, that you're powerful? Or is it whispering that you're not enough, that you'll never make it, that you don't have what it takes? I remember when I first started speaking, I was terrified. My hands would shake, my throat would tighten, and I would think to myself, what am I doing here? Nobody wants to hear from me. Who am I to inspire anybody? That voice of doubt was loud, and every time I got ready to speak, it tried to paralyze me. But you know what I discovered? That voice of doubt never really goes away. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of fear or doubt. It's the decision to believe in yourself anyway. It's the choice to say, I hear the fear, but I choose to believe in my gift. I hear the doubt, but I choose to believe in my calling. I hear the criticism, but I choose to believe in the vision God placed in my heart. And that's what unstoppable self-belief looks like. It's not arrogance. It's not pretending scared. It's not walking around thinking you're better than everyone else. No. Unstoppable belief is humble. It's rooted. It's saying, I know who I am, I know whose I am, and I know what I've been put here to do. And no matter what comes against me, I will not back down. Let me tell you something, the world will test your belief. Circumstances will rise up that seem impossible. People you love may doubt you. Doors you thought would open will slam in your face. And in those moments, your belief will be the only thing that keeps you standing. Self-belief is the fuel that gets you back up when life knocks you down. Without it, you'll quit. With it, you'll rise again and again until you win. Think about a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, they cry, but they get back up. Why? Because deep down, without even having the words for it, they believe they were made to walk. That same instinct is in you. You were made for greatness. You were created to rise, to overcome, to shine. But somewhere along the way, people talked you out of that belief. They told you to be realistic, to settle, to stop dreaming so big. And if you listen long enough, you start to shrink to fit their comfort zone. But I'm here to tell you, in 2026, no more shrinking, no more doubting, no more giving in to other people's fears. This is the year you build a belief in yourself so strong that nothing and no one can shake it. Self-belief is built the same way a muscle is built. Through repetition, through resistance, through consistency. You don't go to the gym one time and expect to be strong. No, you go again and again, even when it hurts, even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like it. And over time, you get stronger. The same is true for belief. Every time you affirm yourself, when doubt creeps in, you're building that muscle. Every time you take a step forward, when fear is screaming at you to stop, you're building that muscle. Every time you refuse to quit, you're building that muscle. And one day, you'll look back and realize that the very things that used to scare you don't even faze you anymore. So I want you to imagine yourself in 2026 standing in front of a mirror. And I want you to look at yourself, not with the eyes of fear, not with the eyes of insecurity, but with the eyes of faith. I want you to see someone who is capable of achieving greatness, someone who is worthy of love and success, someone who has been equipped with everything necessary to win. And I want you to say out loud, I believe in me. I may not have it all figured out yet. I may not be where I want to be yet, but I believe in me. And as long as I keep believing, I will keep moving forward. That is how you build unstoppable self-belief. Not by waiting for everyone else to clap for you. Not by waiting for life to get easier. But by deciding every single day that you are worth fighting for. And when you carry that belief, doors will open, opportunities will come, and even when they don't, you will create them. Because unstoppable belief doesn't wait for permission. It moves with conviction. And when you move with conviction, mountains move with you. Develop the courage to act. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the decision to move forward in spite of fear. In 2026, if you want to focus on yourself and transform your life, you must develop the courage to act. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. Too many people are sitting on dreams, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect circumstances. And let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. The stars will not line up for you. Life will not pause and make things convenient for you. If you're waiting for the fear to disappear, you will wait forever. Courage is about standing in the middle of fear and saying, even though I am scared, I will move anyway. I remember the first time I stepped on stage to speak to an audience. My knees were trembling. My heart was racing so loud, I thought people could hear it. My palms were sweating. Fear was screaming at me. You're not ready. You're not good enough. You don't belong here.
Yes, yes. What a wonderful way to bring in 2026 by having, as he put it, unstoppable courage. Okay, you really have to be. Um, you really have to be a person that takes on the fear when you are nervous, when you are feeling like you can't do it. You have to take that fear on. That's a way. Uh, that's a very good analogy from Mr. Les Brown on this 2026. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You have to have that unstoppable courage, that unstoppable faith, regardless if you feel scared or not. Do it anyway. Regardless if you feel like it's too late or not. Do it anyway. Regardless if you feel like nobody is going to take you serious. You take yourself serious. Do it anyway. As long as you have the Lord Jesus Christ in your heart, as long as you have the passion of love in your spirit, in your heart, don't be afraid. Don't worry about what you don't have to do what you need to do. Not what you want to do, but what you need to do. Don't worry about what you don't have. So that's a great message from Mr. Les Brown on this first Sunday, 2026. That man is so awesome. That man has changed a lot of lives, and I am one of them. Okay. I am one of them. Mr. Les Brown really spoke to me, and I heard this man in my heart and soul, and it really changed a lot in my uh, way of thinking. It changed a lot in my life. It changed me as a person. Okay. So I'm here as a living testimony to tell people out there in the universe it's never too late. It's never too late to have a good change of heart, change of mind. It's never too late. So don't think that you have did some things in your life and you can't come back from it. You can. It just depends on you. And it just depends on how bad you really want it. Okay. So Mr. Les Brown really, really show up for me big in my life, right? Uh, I don't know what you guys out there, but whatever it is that shows up in your heart and spirit, it shakes you up. They have you like in goosebumps, whatever they may be, as long as it's positive, right? Don't be scared to take that take that challenge on. Don't be scared to find out what's in your heart. Don't be scared to show up when it comes in your heart. Take that on. Take that on, take it out, look at it, and see uh, and see what it is, because you could be afraid of going of changing. You could be afraid of changing, and being afraid is okay, right? But do it anyway. You see what I'm saying? Being afraid is okay, but do it anyway. So I'm going to be back on here though today for a little while, you guys. I'm gonna be back on here today, but I just had to come through on this first Sunday, and I had to let Mr. Les Brown bless this channel on the first Sunday. Uh, Mr. Les Brown has been an ultimate teacher for me, so I am forever grateful for this man. So I had to jump on here this Sunday morning and allow him to bless this channel going forward in 2026. Okay. So that's my time. It's 30 minutes. I want to say again, thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you guys for just supporting me. Um, I really, really appreciate that. Okay. A lot. So thank you. And y'all out there is great as well. People out there have to understand when you show up in people's lives for good. Okay, when you show up in people's lives and you have good intentions uh, for people that that's really about good, and that's really about positive, and that's really about change, and you really support those type of people like y'all guys support me. Y'all just don't know how much that feels to a person that's really like Mr. Les Brown, showing up each and every day, trying to make that change, trying to be better, trying to be great. Okay, it's one thing to being good, it's another thing to being great, right? So I'm one of them. I'm a prime example of it. I thank you guys for supporting that in me. I promise that I will not let nobody down that's supporting me, because I have been really transformed. Okay. And it's a beautiful thing to be transformed. That's why I do, what I can do, right, to help people to maybe see, okay, that they also can be transformed. Yes. So on that note, you guys, I am out of here. Okay. For those of y'all going to church services, like I say, pray for the universe, pray for the world, pray for me. Okay. Like I got everybody in the universe in my prayers as well. Enjoy this Sunday, this first Sunday. Enjoy church services or whatever you go to praise the man upstairs, or whatever the case may be. And I'll be back on here in a little while, you guys. Okay. Till next time, I put my face on this place. Peace, love, and you already know my saying, positivity, right? Okay. I'll be back on here, you guys. Peace.